just about set to go now. And today's starting pitcher, Kevin Gausman. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
Well, coming into this game, hitters are batting under 250 against this starting pitcher. So it just shows you how effective he's been. He's been able to move his pitches around, add and subtract, change up the look so that hitters don't get too comfortable and start squaring up the baseball. We'll see what he's got in this one.
That one fouled off. Right-hander kicks, deals. And that one ripped to left. Dives. What a play.
Just a great job of concentration there as he leaves the ground to go airborne to make a diving catch. That's a tough play, but he got the job done.
It's Aaron Judge now. Another solid power season. On the outside corner for a strike. 0-1.
We all know Yankee Stadium is a great place for Judge to hit home runs. In fact, his coaches joke and say he can sneeze one out to right. Well, the scary part is it might be true.
Next offering is down low. And now he's fallen behind Judge. 1 out, base is empty. And Judge spoils that one. Judge waits. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. He tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Two out, space is empty. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. That's to third. Clement tosses to first, and that is that. Down in order go the Yankees. Now the Blue Jays will get their chance. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here with my pal Singy. The lefty on the mound for the Yankees, Carlos Rodon. Chris, he's got the ability to take control of a game when he's out there.
Well, incredible mound presence, and he's going to attack hitters. Look at that strikeout per 9 ratio over 10 coming into this start. So he's a pitcher that wants the ball. He's aggressive. He knows that he can get the swing and miss, especially when he needs it most. We'll see how effective he is in this one.
Ernie Clement leading things off and takes a strike. The 0-1. That's down and in. A slider missed.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Up the middle. Oh, what a stop. The throw, but he beats it out. And the leadoff man is on with an infield single.
This is great work by the shortstop. He makes the throw across the diamond after the dive and just wasn't able to get it there in time. But I love how much he put into that play. And on the other side, he was really giving it his all down the line as well. Nice play on both ends.
And the batter is George Springer. Yeah, that's fouled off. Ball
That's a
one
ball.
low.
1-1.
Swing and a foul out of play.
So glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
Clement gets his lead at first with nobody out. That one 95 to finish him off.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a two-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. I mean, with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing.
Runner takes off, swing and a miss. And that's a stolen base, not even close.
I think that steal kind of sets the tone, not just for this game, but for the entire series. First inning, game one, so that kind of tells me they're going to be aggressive on offense and try to force the issue whenever they can.
Ball, that's too high.
The other way, and that's just foul.
Just a matter of inches from picking up an RBI base hit and maybe a double in the process. That was barely foul.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Strike three, and that's two in a row.
Most guys are very aggressive when they see the stakes out there on the base paths and can't understand why he wasn't ready to swing the bat. You've got to be ready to swing the bat in a situation like that with the go-ahead run in scoring position.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. On the ground to short. Tosses across to first, and that will end the inning. End of one, and we're still scoreless. Top of the second, stepping in, Giancarlo Stanton. He is very much your typical power hitter. I'd say he falls into the three true outcomes category.
Well, we've seen more and more of that lately. The ability to drive the ball to slug is getting heavily favored over any discipline or strikeout concerns.
He was late there, strike one.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Ground ball left side. Fires over to Guerrero. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Left fielder Jason Dominguez.
So digging in, Jason Dominguez. He's already set a new career best for stolen bases in a season, Chris. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Gausman, 34-year-old vet, a former first-round pick back in 2012. Way out front for strike two.
James Kingsley working the plate. Kingsley's pretty well respected around the league.
Yeah, when you talk to players, I think consistently he is one of the guys you hear compliments about. Players appreciate the job he does back there.
Yeah, and that's kind of all you can ask for, really, just a fair chance to go out and have success.
Got him swinging.
Man, he got a real good pitch to hit right there with two strikes. You cannot miss that. Not a great slider at all. And I tell you what, that's where you've got to do damage. He looked like he was on time getting the bat through the zone, but he just caught air.
Goldie steps into the box. Laser could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. And that's a two-bagger.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No
Batting
messing
seventh,
around right
catcher,
there. Fastball
Austin
pretty much
Wells.
middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Here's the catcher, Austin Wells. Right side, hard hit. Fires over to Guerrero. That's out number 3. So they can't do anything with a 2-out double. Now to the bottom of the second. We're tied, 0-0. Back here at Rogers Center, we head to the bottom of the second. Here's the Toronto catcher, Alejandro Kirk. He is at the top of the game in terms of defense at the catching spot.
It's so impressive because these guys have to do so much study and preparation for their pitchers, for opposing hitters, and really their #1 job is to guide that staff through a ball game. And so when you also can turn it up offensively and be a force there, that is a win-win, every manager's dream.
And Chris, beyond the fact that he's so incredible defensively, he also can swing the stick. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Goes down looking.
Well, you could tell he wasn't expecting that ball to break back in on him. He may have been looking for something away, maybe something soft, but that slider on the inside corner absolutely froze him.
So up next for Toronto, Davis Schneider. Fouled off. He was late. Second inning here, no score. Just missed. And that's outside.
1 strike. Let's go, Davis.
Rodon ready. Here comes. In the air, out towards left center. Grisham is there, makes the catch.
Batting 7th, center fielder,
Miles Straw next up for the Blue Jays. Fought off foul. This one popped up. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that's the inning. So they make short work of him there. We played 2 full, no score. On to the 3rd inning. Now it's the shortstop, Anthony Volpe.
Anthony Volpe.
Gosman back to work. That one hammered center field. That's back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Oswald Peraza stepping in now for the Yankees. In there at the knees, and it's 0-1. And that is in there for a strike. I believe that's the split.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
That's
Yep, that ball went
outside,
out.
and it's 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
That missed by a
Yep.
lot. Now 2-2. Top of the third, no score. And a swing and a miss. That K is his third of the game.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Back to the top of the Yankee order. Here's the center fielder, Trent Grisham. He's 0 for 1. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Let's go, Blue Jays. Come on. Go, Toronto.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Yanks held in check. And we're still knotted at 0. Back now in Toronto. Bottom of the inning. And now for the Jays, Leo Jimenez.
Leo Jimenez.
There's the strike.
Well, these Jays, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
In the dirt. Now 1-2. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball go deep.
Joey Loperfido next up for the Blue Jays. And that's in for a strike. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
With 2
No
strikes,
ball, 2
may
strikes.
see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
They tried to
One
get
ball,
him to chase
2
on a
strikes.
slider down and away. Jimenez aboard here at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Well, that slider was way out of the zone, and for
Now
me, it
batting,
just comes down to
third
not
baseman,
seeing the pitch out of the hand, not
Clemens.
tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your 2-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss as you did right there.
Ernie Clement getting ready to hit. That one at
Ball that
95 missed up top, and it's 1-0. And another ball.
No
Well,
strike.
that pitch not even close. A 2-0 count now. He can't be over aggressive. He's got to make sure that pitch is right on a tee for him.
Ball, that's out.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
In there at the knees.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
And that's in for a strike. And it's 3-2.
The count is ball.
Man at first, 1 away. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He's making things difficult
Now
for
batting,
himself right
the
now out there on the
right fielder,
mound. But, you know, his
George
confidence should still be high
Springer.
enough to get out of this. But he's going to have to buckle down right here.
Here's George Springer.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like Everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in full speed.
Pitch misses there, and that is ball one.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
And the 1-0. Just missed.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
That's out.
Runners at first and second with one gone here in the last half of the third. And they're all loaded up.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and the guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of his zone.
So bases all loaded up. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Golden opportunity right here. Can't find it here. That's 6 straight balls.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Next offering is in for a strike.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
That one missing inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
That one misses, and the count is 3-1.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate, runners in scoring position, and a hitter's count.
And that one popped in the air, left field. Drops into the glove. Here comes the runner from third. Throw home, now in time to run scores. And it's 1-0.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job, and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. Grounded out to short in his first trip. Right through there for a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
2 on, 2 outs. On the ground. Oh, a great flip. In time. Got him. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. 3 innings complete. It's the Blue Jays 1 and the Yankees nothing. Start of the 4th. Here's a big power threat. Aaron Judge. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1.
Well, impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
And it's even up.
1-1.
That's to third. Clement whips it to first. Judge out of the play.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. He's 0 for 1. There's a strike.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take.
This one could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. The relay, and he's out.
Absolutely perfect execution of the relay right there to cut him down at third. He probably should have shut it down at second base and been happy with the double, but it took a great play to get him. You just have to tip your cap.
Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. Grounded out his first time. And he takes a strike. Two down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. And that skips into dirt.
Strike.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that'll do it. 1-2-3 go the Yankees. Still behind by a count of 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 4th. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Alejandro Kirk. Pitch is in there. It's 0-1.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
And that misses. And 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. See ya. Strikes him out for the second time today.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. And when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Schneider batting for the second time, and that's strike 1.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
This one chopped to first. And he handles it himself for the out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Miles Straw.
And now the center fielder, Miles Straw. 0 for 1 with a fly out. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swing and a miss at a slider.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Just missed.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Inside, almost got him. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. They lead it 1-0. And we're back.
Leading
Ready
off
now
for
for
the
the
Yankees,
fifth inning.
left
And stepping
fielder,
in for the
Jason
Yankees,
Dominguez.
Jason Dominguez. Dominguez goes 5 feet 9 inches, 22 years old. And he was born in the Dominican Republic. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Loperfido flashes the leather on the running catch.
That's just a really nice
Now
catch
batting,
on
first
the
baseman,
run right
Paul
there. He saved
Goldschmidt.
extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Goldie stands in now and watches strike one.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
In the air, left field, down the line, and that is a foul ball.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
This ball's chopped on the ground. Over to first, and they get Goldschmidt for the out.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball.
Now
And then
batting,
even
catcher,
more impressive was the
Austin
throw.
Wells.
Off balance, had to try to, in the air, get his shoulders turned and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
Tap foul at the plate. Next offering is downstairs. Swinging a foul straight back.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
The Yankees down by a run, and we're at the top of the fifth. Stays alive.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Off the outside edge, and now the count is 2-2. Good eye right there.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
2 outs. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Now batting, shortstop.
And up next for New York,
Volpe.
Anthony Volpe. Flied to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. And that one is lifted in the air. Straw has a beat on it. Nabs it, and that'll do it. 1 left for the Yankees. They're down 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning.
Toronto.
And now for the Jays,
Second
Leo
baseman,
Jimenez.
Leo Jimenez.
That
Count
is
1-0.
upstairs for ball 1. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Next offering is in for a strike. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out.
Now batting, left fielder.
And next for Toronto, Joey Loperfido.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
And the slider just misses.
1-0.
Base is empty, one away. Last half of inning number 5. Late on that fastball.
1-1.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't
Now
think he was
batting,
taking it,
third
thinking it might be a
baseman,
called
Ernie
ball or anything.
Clement.
I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Clement in the box again, takes a strike.
Oh,
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
That one pushed foul. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays, but they're on top 1-0. All right, we go to
Leading off
the
for the
top half
Yankees,
of inning
third
number
baseman,
6.
Oswald
And here is
Peraza.
Oswald Peraza. Gosman back to work. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Next offering in there for a strike. And that is strike 2. Just misses there.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. 0 for 2 in this one. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Foul ball there. And that's off the inside edge. Now 1 and 2. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Now batting, right fielder.
Here comes Aaron Judge. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's still very comfortable.
Now this one is hammered way back there, on its way and gone, and we are tied. A massive home run, and we're all square. It's 1-1. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself. At bat after at bat, he's that confident. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. 1 for 2. Ball 1 1, no strikes.
Ball 1, no strike.
Two down, nobody on. Just missed.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You've got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across, and we're the top half of the 6th. Check swing, and he went 2-2 now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
And now a little barking back towards the umpire. Clearly thought he got that outside corner on what was a pretty big pitch. Sometimes that only makes it worse for you moving forward, but it can also open up that location in the future if the umpire thinks there's a chance that he missed it.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Two outs. Draws the walk there. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Stanton in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second with a stolen base. Two outs and 1 in scoring position. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Solo shot from Aaron Judge for the Yanks. All even at 1 apiece. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Bottom of the 6th. And now for the Jays, George Springer.
Right fielder, George Springer.
And ball 1 to the right fielder.
Well, these Blue Jays, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Curve in the dirt. And it remains 2-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Grisham on the move, and he hauls it in, and there's one down.
Up next for the Blue Jays, first baseman
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now.
Guerrero Jr.
Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. Swinging a foul straight back.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
One down, base is empty. On the ground to third. Sends it to first, and that quickly 2 away.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Bo Bichette. When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine slug with more contact, with less swing and miss. The lefty, the 1-0. And that drops in for a strike.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
And that one pulled foul. One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. That misses the zone, and now it's filled up 3-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Too high, and it's ball 4. That's a great at-bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And that misses. And that's ball 1. Movement in the bullpen. Jonathan Loaisiga up and loosening in the pen. Hamilton, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. With the go-ahead run at first here in the bottom of the 6th. Hard hit, left field, base hit. Around second is Bichette. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score.
Well, that's a lonely feeling for an outfielder. The read wasn't great, and it really hurts when it costs your team a run.
And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Carlos Rodon is done in this one. Good effort out of him, even though he exits on the hook for the loss. New arm on the bump after a quick break.
Now pitching for
number
the New York
31
Yankees.
on to pitch out of the pen
Number
here.
31.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
So runner at second, 2 down. Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, Davis Schneider. That's in for a strike. Kirk on at second with 2 down. Try to get him to chase on the changeup that time. Pitch misses. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And a foul ball. Man on second, 2 down. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Outside with a breaking ball. Miles Straw on deck for the Blue Jays. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Very close off the outside corner. Could have easily been called a strike in that location.
Fielder, Miles Straw.
First and second, 2 outs. Straw will hit next. Not close with that one. 1-0. To third. Tosses to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. The Jays push across a run on this double, and it's now a 2-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back now in Toronto. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1. Movement in the Blue Jays bullpen. Chad Green getting ready to go. Little getting cranked up as well. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swinging a ground ball up the middle into the outfield, base hit.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Kevin Gausman makes way. He exits with the lead and gave them a really nice performance. New pitcher on the bump when we get back.
Now pitching.
Chad Green comes on now.
Should be a good first matchup for him here. He's been doing a great job against right-handed bats so far this season. They've had a lot of trouble squaring him up.
No outs, runner at first. And here's Paul Goldschmidt. In the air, out towards right center. Springer there makes the catch, and there's one away. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Ground ball right side, could be 2. Good feed, that's 1. Relay to Guerrero, in time, inning-ending double play.
Well, the second baseman made that one look easy. Great feed to the shortstop. Shortstop completes the play. They get out of a jam, and they end the inning.
Bottom of the 7th, leading off, Leo Jimenez. Pitch misses. Ball 1. Just missed.
2-0.
Next offering is fouled back.
That's ball 3.
Line drive caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive
Now
that finds a
batting,
glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Loperfido batting with one down takes a strike.
First pitch changeup, he gets a called strike. You got to really know who that hitter is at the plate in order to throw that pitch again and again.
Base is empty, one away. Here, the bottom of the 7th. That misses the zone, and it's 2-1. Swung on, belted. Judge ranging back. Makes the catch gliding onto the warning track.
Man, Boog, I love watching an outfielder take on the wall and make that play, and it's a lot easier to watch from up here because that can be painful in the end. You know the wall's coming up on you quickly, so you have to maintain concentration and able to make that catch and hold on to it after contact.
Clement in the box here lets that one go for a ball. And it's fouled away. Two down, nobody on. That one missed.
1 strike.
And there's a foul ball. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Dominguez going back, and it's caught just in front of the wall. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We look ahead to inning number 8. Blue Jays 2 and the Yankees 1. Back here at Rogers Center, we're at the top of the 8th, and now the shortstop,
Leading
Anthony
off for the
Volpe.
Yankees, shortstop Anthony Volpe.
First pitch, and he just misses. Action in the pen down there. Jeff Hoffman, the closer, getting cranked up for a possible save opportunity. Little also throwing. That one close, ruled a ball, and the count is 2-0. Hit hard on the ground to short. Bichette whips it to first. 1 up, 1 down.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Ben Rice.
And he would be the tying run, Boog, so we may see him try to launch one if he gets a good pitch to handle.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
0-1.
Trying to hold a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. That one finds the corner, and the count is 0-2. In there, sets him down on strikes. He's got to be frustrated with that call.
Well, big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound, no question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Chad Green done for the night, and he leaves in a one-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching
out of the bullpen for the Jays, Brendan Little.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. 0 for 3 in this one. That's in there. Strike one.
0-1's the count.
Just missed. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the 8th. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is exactly what they were looking for.
That one misses, and the count's even at 2.
Count's full.
Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. He gets there with the slide. Over to first. And that's a nice play to end the inning. So the Yanks go in order. And our score remains 2-1.
Now pitching.
New pitcher on now, Jonathan Loaisiga.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Now into the game, Jorbeat B-Boss. He's the new third baseman.
Number 90.
Well, one-run game. Here's George Springer to start it off.
Leading off for Toronto, right fielder George Springer.
Loaisiga, in his 7th season, he features a sinker, a changeup, a slurve, and he works in a four-seamer. Loaisiga fires and delivers outside. And there's a ball. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
You got this.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Goldie makes the grab, one away.
Now batting, first baseman Vladimir Guerrero.
Vladdy Jr. stepping to the dish now. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Loaisiga, he's got some good and some bad. The positive is he doesn't walk very many guys. But, Chris, the problem is that he is prone to giving up some homers. One down, base is empty. Swings through that one out in front that time. Activity in the bullpen. Scott Efros appears to be getting loose. High fly ball out into left center field. Volpe makes the grab for the second out.
That's a really nice play, ranging back
Now
into the
batting,
outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Bo Bichette.
Well, a manager can see it pretty early just by the swings that players are taking, whether they're fouling the ball back, if they're on time, the front foot is down. When you see that, probably don't want to leave him in too long.
That one misses. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Two outs. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The shortstop takes the ball. Two now. Struck him out looking with the off-speed stuff. Offense held in check there through 8 full. Blue Jays 2 and the Yankees 1.
Now pitching.
Back
for the
now
Blue Jays.
and on the mound, a closer,
Number
Jeff
23.
Hoffman.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
Leading off for the Yankees, right fielder Aaron Judge.
And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. Slap the other way, foul. Hot shot to third. Clement over to first. And the leadoff man retired here in the 9th.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Chisholm in the box now, takes strike 1.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. One down, base is empty. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Fielding for the wall, makes the catch in foul ground. So last chance for the Yankees. Giancarlo Stanton now at the plate.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
First pitch misses.
Pretty smart not to serve something up for him right there. He's really good at hitting the first pitch.
And another ball. And this is inside.
Big pitch coming right here. Last thing he wants to do is put the tying run on base, but he can't groove one either.
And there's a strike to Giancarlo Stanton.
Now just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
And the tying run is on base.
They're not ready to go home quite yet.
Up next for the Yankees,
Substitution being made at first, and here's the pinch runner, Cody Bellinger.
At first for the Yankees.
Runner at first with 2 away. Here's the left
Cody
fielder,
Bellinger.
Jason Dominguez. 1 for 3. Just off the outside edge.
Well, with the tying run at first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on, drive it into a gap, and score that run from first base.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Swing and a miss.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. There's a ball and safe. It's a stolen base. And the tying run is now in scoring position. So the tying run at second. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
The Yanks down to their final strike. Battling here as he fouls it away.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
Fastball is outside.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
2 outs. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Swing and a pop off in foul ground. He's under it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Blue Jays hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game.
When you win 5 in a row, the confidence just goes to another level, and you start to gain this momentum, and you think that you're never going to lose a game again because things are clicking up and down the lineup. Pitchers are pitching. The team is making the plays defensively. This is the kind of feeling, it's not going to last all season long, but you want to ride it as long as you possibly can, perhaps push it up to double digits.